We weren't here yesterday to talk about the Kentucky Derby. It's one of those stories where you go, all right, I don't know much about what's going on, but you watch because there's always a storyline. Always. Never fails. Always a storyline. And when you had a horse scratch on Friday, and all of a sudden, Ethereal's not going to run, and then you get a long shot that I think started out 99-1, Rich Strike. And this is how it sounded on NBC.
Sandon gets the rail run, and they're into the stretch, and it's Messier, Crown Pride, and Epicenter is coming up on the outside. Epicenter has taken the lead as they arrive into the final furlong. Sandon is coming after him. Epicenter and Sandon, these two, stride for stride. Simplification down the outside is next. They're coming down to the wire. Epicenter, Sandon, Rich Strike is coming up on the inside. Oh my goodness, the longest shot has won the Kentucky Derby. Rich Strike has done it in a stunning, unbelievable upset.
You know what's amazing? Not only Rich Strike doing that, the call by Larry Collmus, that is brilliant. Brilliant. I played it probably 10 times. When I was sick over the weekend, I would play that call. I felt better listening to that because that was a professional call. It was about the horse race. It was about the horse. It was about the moment. It wasn't about anything to do with the broadcaster. It was spectacular. Plus, if you're a play-by-play person, you want to be a play-by-play person, you pick your spots, when to raise your voice. And he does it brilliantly. And those last 3 seconds, Rich Strike! And you're going, oh my God, he got it. Because he's surprised. We're surprised. And that moment of, we just witnessed history. That's the biggest underdog. When you talk about, odds-wise, second biggest. And I liken it to John Daly. John Daly played at the PGA Championship at Crooked Stick in Indiana. And he was like the 8th or 9th alternate. 1991. He gets in and he wins. Changes his career, changes golf. Complete unknown. Had a different look about him, a different approach about him. Well, John became more than just a one-hit wonder. I don't know if Rich Strike ever wins again. But Rich Strike, and I loved his owner. His owners look like a guy that you might see at the local diner and say, hey, Tom, how's your horse doing? He's okay. Now he owns the diner. But that, to me, when you hear people capture a moment, I'm so envious of that. I'm good at studio. I'm good at radio. But to capture that, I was never good at. I love play-by-play. But I love it so much that I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to take away from somebody who I thought could do it better. And you listen, when somebody does it, Al Michaels, of course, love Al Michaels. He just captures it. It's unique. It's the voice. It's the inflection. It's the timing. And you had it with that call. Marv, play it one more time. Put a smile on my face.
Sandon gets the rail run, and they're into the stretch, and it's Messier, Crown Pride, and Epicenter is coming up on the outside. Epicenter has taken the lead as they arrive into the final furlong. Sandon is coming after him. Epicenter and Sandon, these two, stride for stride. Simplification down the outside is next. They're coming down to the wire. Epicenter, Sandon, Rich Strike is coming up on the inside. Oh my goodness, the longest shot has won the Kentucky Derby. Rich Strike has done it in a stunning, unbelievable upset.
Oh my God, got goosebumps. When he says Rich Strike, it's just that horse emerges. And it was kind of tucked inside on the rail, and then all of a sudden, and having been to the Kentucky Derby, it is so loud for 2 minutes. So loud. And to kind of cut through the clutter, capture the moment, and really put an exclamation point at the end of it. Larry did a wonderful, wonderful job. And also, he gave us another great moment in sports, our show history. Marv, could you play that call?
My wife knows everything broke well. Lady Mutada is up and on the pace. Rojo's Tune is out third. The wife doesn't know fourth to the outside. And Eleni's Hope is fifth as they move for the first turn. On the far outside, Little Miss Macho is going up after that tardy start all the way up to battle with the leaders. On the lucky side is next. A ground-saving trip for Morningside Heights. Late for class in Miss Tallahassee or in the back of the field as Lady Mutada leads the way to the backstretch. On the far outside, the wife doesn't know is moving up and is now fourth and right alongside of My Wife Knows Everything. My Wife Knows Everything and The Wife Doesn't Know are moving together on the far turn, and they're coming after Lady Mutada coming to the quarter pole. Lady Mutada in front. Here come My Wife Knows Everything and The Wife Doesn't Know on the far outside. Little Miss Macho is fourth. They're into the stretch. Lady Mutada, My Wife Knows Everything. Center of the track, The Wife Doesn't Know. Into the final furlong. My Wife Knows Everything. The Wife Doesn't Know. They're 1-2. Of course they are. My Wife Knows Everything in front. To the outside, The Wife Doesn't Know. My Wife Knows Everything. The Wife Doesn't Know. My Wife Knows Everything. More than The Wife Doesn't Know. Whew. Miss Tallahassee was third.
I forgot that was Larry.
Yeah, how good is that? Because you see the names in the field and you're thinking, all right, what are the odds that we're going to come down the stretch? My wife doesn't know. Oh, yeah, Paulie.
So Rich Strike, parents at Gold Strike and Smart Strike, and they named the kid Rich. In September 2021, the horse ran at Churchill Downs, won a race by 17 lengths, and was sold. It was a claiming race for $30,000. So this $30,000 horse brought in $1.85 million.
And I think that horse had been beaten by Epicenter the previous race that they went against each other, and he lost by like 33 lengths or something crazy.
That's correct. Right after Christmas, there was a race, and Rich Strike finished fifth, well behind Epicenter.